Hi everyone and welcome to Mind Aids. A lot of content has been circulating in the media regarding mental health in light of the pandemic and recent issues that have been related to mental health. A lot of people have also been commenting on the treatment of depression. A lot of people have been talking about how to treat alcohol abuse or bipolar disorder, and a lot of people have been commenting on psychotherapy in general. But very few people have correct notions about what we as psychotherapists actually do. Most of the incorrect notions that people have about us usually comes from movies or TV series or novels. Psychotherapists or psychologists are often portrayed as incompetent people who are even more disturbed than their clients. Majority of the scenes that involve a therapist is usually comical and downright inaccurate. Thanks to these inaccurate depictions, people actually wonder if psychotherapists are actually psychotherapists. What we need to understand is that these misconceptions are actually preventing people from seeking help and maximizing their quality of life. It would be a shame if people miss out on seeking help for their issues due to these wrong, widespread notions. In this series, we are going to review some of the common myths about psychotherapy. If you go to therapy, you must be unstable or weak. This is the most common myth I've come across, and it couldn't be more wrong. People go to therapy for all kinds of reasons like coping with anxiety, relationship issues, stress, and managing major life changes that can affect any of us at any time. Most people who see a psychotherapist are ordinary people. If you talk to someone who's gone for therapy, they will tell you that in a psychotherapist's office you can discuss anything, your thoughts or ideas or feelings with a trained professional who will not judge you for your decisions or desires. Only if a pattern of behavior is problematic will your therapist try to interfere and help you explore and uncover its causes. And then they will even support you in building more productive habits and reaching your goals. Now again, there's a myth that counseling or therapy is just for people who have mental disorders or illnesses. While psychotherapy is definitely very useful for people struggling with diagnosed mental health conditions like depression or anxiety disorders or post-traumatic stress disorder or bipolar disorder, this doesn't mean that psychotherapy is not appropriate for people whose difficulties don't fit in these categories. Therapy is also meant for personal growth and development. So going to therapy doesn't mean that you're crazy or mad. It just means that you're not ashamed to seek a better quality of life. People become psychotherapists or psychologists to fix their own issues, or only crazy people become psychotherapists? Trust me, many psychotherapists usually have a personal reason for choosing this profession. Some have a deep curiosity about psychological issues, while others have a strong passion for helping those in need. Some may even have a positive or negative past experience with mental illness or therapy. But whatever the initial reason is, every psychologist is bound by a code of ethics that emphasizes the ultimate goal of therapy, helping clients and maximizing their well-being. A therapist may have their own personal issues, but the top priority is always their client. How many physicians become a physician because they had a fever or a cold? And how many accountants become accountants because they have financial problems? Maybe a very, very small percentage. Similarly, a psychologist or psychotherapist doesn't always choose their profession because they have to fix their own personal issues. Nevertheless, if you find a therapist who is unable to help you because they are preoccupied with their own personal issues, please do report them to the concerned authorities. A psychotherapist who focuses on fixing their own problems or who are not mentally fit would definitely not be able to help you, and consequently they would not even be allowed to practice psychotherapy. So please note that not all psychologists have chosen their profession due to their own craziness or eccentricities. Psychotherapy is mostly just talking. This is something I've heard from even the most educated professionals. And thanks to the scenes in novels and TV shows where therapists just listen to their clients talk and nod their heads in approval, take notes while their clients are talking, or give solutions or advice all the time, a lot of people think that all psychotherapists do is talk and make others talk. Psychotherapy is not just a talk therapy. The therapist is trained in having a collaborative conversation with their clients, where the client is an active solver of their problems. It is not just talking aimlessly. A therapist has to figure out the agenda of a session and what a client needs. This is done in active collaboration with the clients in identifying their problems, setting goals, and even designing activities that are aimed at helping the client work through their issues. So, this is just the tip of the iceberg of the myths about psychotherapy and mental health. We will be releasing more videos about the myths on psychotherapy and mental health in the upcoming weeks. If you have any queries, you could comment in the box below or you could email us. And for more videos like this, like, share and subscribe to our channel, Mind Aids. Thank you and have a blessed day.